Hello everyone and welcome to today's roundup. Today we are talking all about the New York Liftoff Film Festival, and this is the second roundup of the festival so far. I'm Natalie Daniels, the General Manager here at Liftoff, and on my lap is Rupert. He'll be joining me on the stream today. The chat room is open and I have got my eyes on it to the left of me. So if you do have any questions or would like to shout out your favourite film of the festival so far, please feel free to do so and I will repeat it here on the live stream. So today we are going to give a full breakdown of the festival, all the movements that have been happening so far, how many viewers are watching, what countries they're watching from, and what films are currently in the lead. So we have until the 2nd of August to get your votes in. That's when this first initial round will close, and that's the 2nd of August at midnight BST. And then we'll be moving the films over into the network round, where they'll be available to watch on the Members Hub for our members, and that'll be on there for a week. So let's find out a little bit more about the films that are currently in the lead. Is that exciting, Rupert? Yes, I think so too. So we're going to kick it off with the judges select shorts. So we're currently on 224 rentals with 1,519 playthroughs from 16 countries, including the USA, specifically New York, also Australia, New Zealand. We've got someone watching from Fiji as well as Singapore and the UK and some European countries. We are currently on 206 votes, which means that this program has a lot of movement to come. So let's find out which films are currently in the lead for the judges' select shorts. So first of all, we have Thereafter, which is currently on 51 votes. This is directed by Pierce Stephan from New York City. So a young woman, isolated by her fear of the inevitable, finds solace in an unlikely digital companion, forcing her to reevaluate her life, her relationship, and herself. Well done, Pierce, for remaining in that pole position. If you were watching last week, we also saw this film then, and it's now on 51 votes. That's a huge number, so congratulations, Piers. Closely behind it, we have Being Alive on 29 votes, and this is directed by Dallin Nilsson, also from the USA. After completing her mother's birthday present, Jade discovers a heartbreaking secret that will change her family forever. Feeling confused and isolated, Jade must decide if her mother is deserving of the gift. Again, this was another film that was mentioned last week, so congratulations, Dallin, for holding on to that place. And these votes have jumped up massively from the following week. So moving on then, we are moving on to Trendsetters Shores. So we currently have 88 rentals with 588 playthroughs from 14 countries and on 80 votes. So again, and as with the judges select, there's a lot of movement to happen on this page. So stay tuned and we'll be back here on Friday to see where the films are currently lying ahead of the festival closing on the 2nd of August. So let's find out a little bit more about the films that are currently in the lead. So on 17 votes, we've got Driving B. This is directed by Crocs Bellegarde from the USA. It's great to see so many films from America in the lead here of the charts, as this is our New York festival. So Driving B follows a man who has 8 hours to transport his boss and the off-rails girlfriend along with the contraband to Atlantic City. But will he deliver? And close behind on 15 votes, we have Recalling. So Recalling, this is a new film that is made it into the charts, as we're calling it this week, into the audience favourite films. And this is directed by Ariel Glenn and Eduardo Bacchini, also from the USA. So a young woman named Emma leaves the city for the countryside during the pandemic. That's interesting. So moving on then to Trailblazer Shorts. We are currently on 81 rentals with 704 playthroughs, 14 countries and 64 votes. So let's find out which 3 films are currently in the lead. So starting off, we have Scar, directed by Alison Hale, also from the USA. Scar is a short film about what it's like to be diagnosed with cancer as a teenager. Moving on then to the next film, we have The Line, which is currently on 11 votes, and this is directed by Everett Marston from New Zealand. So The Line is a dystopian drama set in a world where males and female must keep completely separate in a line, except to reproduce. And then joint on 11 votes, we have Walk, directed by Kurt Barden. This is a story of Lil, a young woman's courage to walk away from abuse, even if it's meant sacrificing what she once felt as love. And here is her poster for Walk. So we have Line and Walk joint on 11 votes, with then Scar in the lead on 14. So moving on then to New Voices shorts. We currently have 168 rentals, a whopping 1,661 playthroughs from 16 countries, and are currently on 163 votes. Let's find out which films are in the lead. So we have A Man Cleans a Toilet, which is on 52 votes. A massive number of votes there for Jennifer Hernandez from the USA. So siblings Anna and Carlito, as they scramble to clean their home before their mother arrives with a new boyfriend. Then closely behind, on 36 votes. These are huge numbers on the votes, so really well done to you, Tommy, and Jennifer for getting so many people involved. So on 36 votes, we have Weird Black Kid. So this is directed by Tommy Jackson, also from the USA. Kevon, also known as Key, isn't your typical black teenager, and he knows it. Trying to grow up in a hood with a drugged-out single mother with an affliction for bad guys. While his classmate tease him for being the weird black kid, Key struggles to find his voice. One tragic weekend will help him find it. So then moving on to the feature programs. Let's start with the Judges Select feature. So we have 71 rentals, 588 playthroughs, with 11 countries currently watching and 67 votes. So this was another film that we mentioned last week. So congratulations to Johnny Gonzalez from the USA for staying in pole position with his film In the Water Behind the Lens, which is currently on 25 votes. Now this is a film about water photography and the dangers and challenges they face as they shoot to get the shots that you see in magazines and covers all over the world. I've seen this film myself and it is absolutely beautifully shot, and the dangers that these photographers put themselves in is insane. Highly recommend watching this film. Then closely behind it on 18 votes is My Hair, My Rules, and this is directed by Roland Hinton and Joel Ahamada from USA. So 24-year-old Ronald Hinton can be spotted in a crowd with his signature afro. It's taken him years to love and grow his luscious curls, but beneath them, he's hiding a receding hairline. So these are our two films that are currently in the lead on the Judges Select features. So now we're moving into our final program, which is the Trendsetter Features. Yes, we are. Yes, we are moving on to the Trendsetter Features. So we currently have 73 rentals with 678 playthroughs from 11 countries with 40 votes. Rupert is being very vocal right now. I don't know if you can hear him, but yes. So let's just recap that. Trendsetters is on 73 rentals, 678 playthroughs, 11 countries, and 40 votes so far. So the two films that are in the lead are The Lost Scene, which is currently on 11 votes, and this is directed by Maggie Robeck. As filmmaker Maggie Robeck moved through life, one question kept emerging in her head. Where did all the bands go? So this is a film that follows the story that is in place to answer that question. And then on 10 votes, only 1 point behind, is Gentleman. So Gentleman is directed by Jake Wazanski and Holden Schuxlag, also from the USA. And this film follows, after an unexpected incident, high school senior Ryan Minette does everything in his power to cover it up and to be with the love of his life. So mysterious logline there to finish off this roundup. So let's find out a little bit more about what is happening in the New York Festival. So this week we have got 3 focus groups. We have the Trailblazers focus group, which is taking place tomorrow, the Trailblazers short focus group tomorrow at 3 p.m. BST. I look forward to seeing you all on the call then. On Wednesday and on Thursday, we also have some more focus groups taking place. On Wednesday, we have the Judges Select Shorts. And on Thursday, we have the Features focus group. All of the information for these focus groups are in their relative groups, which you can find on the hub. And if you've already signed up to it, you should have the link. But we'll be reposting those on the day of your focus group call. And we've had some amazing conversations so far. So last week we did 2 as well. And it's just so nice to touch base with our filmmakers and put a face to a name just to find out more about your films, the inspiration behind them, and how the stories were born and what you plan to do with them after the festival circuit. So I look forward to joining you on those calls for the Trailblazers shorts, the Judges Select shorts, and also our features programs. On Friday, we'll be back here to do the final roundup of the New York Festival ahead of it closing the following week. And this Wednesday, James Bradley, the co-founder, will be going through some of our judges' favourites, or judges' highlights, as we've called the YouTube stream this Wednesday. So do stay tuned for that. And if you have been following these videos, you may have seen last week that we announced the Tokyo winners, and I've had some lovely responses from our Tokyo winners that I'd like to share with you today. They have sent us a video of them accepting their awards and their season award nominations. So let's hear what they had to say.
Hi Liftoff, my name is Manu Lopez, aka Manu Mercurial, and I'm the director for Memories for Sale. Thank you so much for this season award nomination. It's truly the biggest honor. Memories for Sale is a 2D animated film where, after his alcoholic father's death, a young man decides to sell the one thing he left him, which is his taxi. And through that process, he gets to understand him better. And as an animator, I just finished working on an animated film for Disney, which is the Descendants new movie, The Royal Wedding. And I'm currently wrapping up my scenes in Lackadaisy's animated pilot, which has been a blast to work on, and I can't wait for you to see it. You can check out Memories for Sale on CG Meetup's YouTube channel. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys, again for this season award nomination. I'm sending you a big hug all the way from Costa Rica. Thank you.
Hi Liftoff, my name is Valeria Riquelme. I'm the director of For Her, which is a short film that just won the Audience Choice Awards at the Tokyo Liftoff Film Festival. Yay! This film is about how we express what happens in our minds. It's about sexual abuse, it's about dealing with trauma, but mostly it's about capturing human emotion and human experience. If you want to watch it, and you should, you can stay tuned by following our Instagram account at For Her Short Film altogether, and there we will be sure to let you know where you can watch it next. Bye!
Hi, you wonderful people at Liftoff Festival. My name is Mo Feeney, and I'm really honored and pleased to be given this amazing award of Best Feature Film for Mambo Man. Mambo Man is a story about a friend of mine who lives in the city of Bayamo in the eastern part of Cuba. So far, Mambo Man has been nominated and awarded over 100 awards worldwide. But due to COVID-19, unfortunately, no cinemas been open, so we cannot watch it on cinemas outside. So hopefully this will come to an end and we can all watch the film. Once again, I thank you for this wonderful award. On behalf of all my team, I pay you my gratitude and thanks for your wonderful award. Thank you so much, and hopefully we can, now that COVID-19 is settling down and disappearing, hopefully we can continue with our next project, which is another film, hopefully in southern Chile. And thank you again, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye now.
Amazing. So nice to hear from our filmmakers there. So just to recap, the first video was by Manuel Lopez for Memories for Sale, which has been nominated for Best Animation at this year's Season Awards. Then we had Valeria with her film For Her, which is going to be taking part in the Audience Choice Roundtable in August on our YouTube channel, so do stay tuned for that. And then finally, you saw the film Mambo Man and Mo, who has also been nominated for a Season Award for Best Feature Live Action Narrative. So well done to our filmmakers, and thank you so much for sending those in to us. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. There's a few people in the comments room, so I'm just going to have a quick look to see what they've said. Whoop. So, Walter Williams says, hi, I'm the producer, director of the feature film One Day at a Time. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Then we've also got Ruzba with a thumbs up. Hi Ruzba, thank you for joining. And Hugh Brown says, Memories for Sale is terrific and moving animation. Loved it. See, nice positive comments there for our filmmakers. Thank you so much for joining us today on this stream. And if you're watching after it, we'll be back here on Friday at 1 p.m. BST, where we'll be going through the final roundup for the New York Liftoff Festival, ahead of it moving into the network round on the 2nd of August. Thank you again from myself and Rupert, who has been very vocal throughout this video. Thank you again for joining, and we look forward to seeing you on Friday.